Čujem li da otvoriš vrata? Tišina! Hello, how are we doing?
shape of the seabed near Kaikoura is not what they expected. As the data comes in, it slowly reveals something astonishing and potentially lethal.
What?
Pulling the plug on the Pacific Ocean exposes the remarkable sight. Just a half mile from the town of Kaikoura, as the water drains away, it reveals the plunging walls of a vast undersea chasm.
Chasm look good.
The Kaikoura Canyon.
Water.
Kaikoura Canyon happens within a really short distance of the coastline and less than a kilometre. And from there it drops down at 30-40 degrees down to about 600 metres water depth. Then it carries on down to about 2,000 metres water depth, stretching for over 37 miles. The canyon forms part of one of the deepest sea channels in the world.
Mhm.
The walls nosedive over 6,000 feet. The depth of the Grand Canyon.
Mhm.
Geologists wonder at the immense geological forces
Hello.
to create such a huge canyon. But also ask themselves, does it pose a threat to those living on the nearby coast?
Mhm. Hmm. Emma. Capture follow.
Earthquakes in underwater canyons can generate lethal tsunamis. Could the Kaikoura Canyon do the same? On board the research ship Tangaroa, they investigate.
Kaikoura Canyon. What is that?
Using Perspex tubes, they gather evidence from the sedimentary layers on the canyon's floor, looking for signs of seismic activity in the past. For well, but then, just as they're studying history, they get the chance to make something. Midnight, November 14th, 2016.
Cool.
We are undergoing a fairly big earthquake at the moment, so please just get to somewhere where you are safely under some protection. I can honestly say I doubt that I'll be able to stay in the chair for much longer.
The 7.8 magnitude quake rips apart the Earth, creating giant crevices and billions of dollars of damage. Geologist Joshua Mountjoy has
Where
never
is
seen
this?
anything like it. The key thing was that it just covered such a large geographic area and it was right on our coastline. The quake rattled the ground for 2 minutes, causing thousands of landslides across 3,800 square miles. Just north of Kaikoura is the base. 800 million cubic feet has shaken to the ground, exposing a virgin that we're standing on, if you listen to that grass was nothing up there, and then the whole block flew right down to bring it down to where it is now. So this is happened during the earthquake. We call that coast open. It is actually a fault line running through here that runs right down to the coastline. The shaking is so severe that it thrust the foreshore of Kaikoura upwards by 3 feet in just 1 second. We look out here, we can see a whole lot of seaweed that's stranded above the pipeline. Before the earthquake, that would have been down below the sea level. But Joshua Mountain isn't only interested in how the earthquake tears apart the land. As soon as the earthquake begins, he wants to know the effective Kaikoura Canyon. Mountjoy makes contact with the research ship Tangaroa, which is mapping the very far end of the canyon.
So that
We requested that they divert their energy to focus on doing some earthquake response. That response is to immediately gather core samples from the floor of the canyon before the dust has settled.
So we already had an unprecedented opportunity to assess, well, what is the aftermath of a major earthquake?
If the crew responds in time, they can achieve a world first, recording the impact of an earthquake in a deep sea canyon.
is this no? It's not.
Within minutes of the earthquake, the crew retrieves precious core samples from the sea. They collected the sedimentary deposit that had only just happened, so they were boring it while it was probably still settling out of the ocean. And what marine geologist Alan Orton discovers is intriguing.
What we found was a very simply fluidized mud that was lying on the seabed. As we moved south, what we found was compelling evidence, core after core, for a thickness of material that had spilled down through the channel.
The more samples they take, the clearer the picture becomes. The shaking of the quake has created a second and truly spectacular undersea upheaval. No one's even been able to observe one of these huge landscape scale canyon flushing events to show exactly what effect it had on the canyon itself.
Picture yourself on a calm beach. Then, deep beneath the ocean, the Earth's plate suddenly slipped. On July 30th, 2025, near Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula, a massive 8.8 earthquake struck, releasing colossal energy into the Pacific. This energy didn't vanish. It pushed a huge column of water upward, creating a tsunami. Unlike normal waves made by wind, a tsunami moved the entire ocean depth, carrying immense power at jet-like speed. Out in the deep ocean, the tsunami is nearly invisible, a silent threat racing toward distant shores. For coastal communities, this hidden wave is a serious danger. Detecting and measuring tsunamis far from land has always been a challenge.
Hi, Shili. Yes, you can. Yes. Ask.
But on this day, a revolutionary
Ask
power
yes or
was
no.
in the right place at the right time. It was ready to capture a tsunami in unprecedented detail. This would change how we understand and respond to these deadly waves. The story of that day begins with a shape.
Please subscribe.
High in the sky. Sitting high above, the SWAT satellite, surface water and ocean topography, was built to measure water heights with stunning precision. 70 minutes after the Kamchatka quake, SWAT passed over the tsunami's path. Using radar interferometry, it mapped the ocean surface in 3D, detecting even tiny changes in water height. In the deep sea, the tsunami was just 1.5 feet high, barely noticeable, but SWAT saw it clearly. This was the first time scientists captured such a detailed image of a real tsunami crossing the open ocean. Before SWAT,
Okay, this time you know I wrote short story about him. Let's see. The energy is positive, yes. Yes. You have a positive energy, it means yes.
In deep water, tsunami energy is spread through miles of depth, waves low. As the wave nears land, the ocean floor rises,
Sich less.
forcing the energy into a So that catches up on the
Anything else I can do for you?
That 1.5-foot ripple can become a 30-foot wall of water, taller than a two-story building. Early detection in the deep ocean is crucial for accurate forecasts. SWOT data gives scientists the starting point to predict exactly how big the wave will get at the coast. This transforms vague warnings into precise, life-saving forecasts. SWOT data marks a leap forward in tsunami protection. NOAA's models, now validated
All right.
satellite data.
Thank you, Shikles. Let's have a reading sometimes.
After an earthquake, scientists see the tsunami's full shape and path while it's still far away. They can warn specific towns how high the water will get, giving people time to act. This technology could save countless lives, preventing disasters like the 2004 tsunami.
All right. Only one question is free, dear. If you want more, you need to donate. Would you like to donate? You can ask then 10 minutes of questions. Yes, would you like to have a reading? Okay, cool. All right. So we have one reading now. I'll be on private a little bit. Okay, I'm back. Here we go. Everybody tap share follow. Yes, now that you're subscribed. All right. Uh, oh, we have one reading. I'm so tired. I don't feel good. Everybody tap share follow. Ask yes and no. Let's go. Okay. One moment, please. Okay. Hi, dear. Welcome to your reading today. I hope this message finds you well. I'm really sorry to hear the way you two are struggling, the way he's struggling with the whole thing that happened to him about business, that he moved, and so on. So let me shuffle cards and let's see how this affects you two in the future, as you asked. Let's go. So we have shuffling cards, and let's see. 3 cards first for you. Smoky Quartz, the first card. Then we have Khalid. After that, we have Sodalit. Now we have more cards, which are Citrine, Kiriskola, and Herkimer Diamond. One more card is Bloodstone. Okay, so yeah, I am picking up a lot of energies of love here. There's definitely you two are special towards each other, okay? And you definitely have genuine feelings. There's no doubt here. Now, the circumstances are hard because he is kind of lost, and I feel like he's really, really not finding his place as a man, right? Now, he's a grown up, he's a man, he's doing the best he can, but he just feels not enough. He feels like he's not stable. He feels that pressure, right? He wants to be a strong man, strong provider, stable, and he is kind of swimming. That's the energy that I'm getting. And this definitely affects so much of his confidence, self-worth, self-belief. It's his essence of his being for him, right? He feels like he's not best man because he is like kind of like not he's struggling over that. Now, I will say this: what is very admirable is that he's trying very hard, and I know he feels very unstable right now, but each and everything that's happening is going to make him smarter and stronger, and it will guide him towards better financial stability. Now, the business that he's doing, he will need to change something. Not completely change, but maybe like upgrade of what he's doing. I do see multiple businesses, not just this one, will make him where he wants to be, and he will come there. Now, your question is, he current feelings, he loves you, his intentions, he wants to be with you, but he wants to be provider. Do you think I lose him? No, I see you two together in the future. What? Mm-hmm. Oh. When did she call yesterday? In the middle of the night or what? That's odd. Hmm. We're almost there. Only 200. Oh, let's go, guys. Tap, share, and follow. Let's go. All right.
Welcome to the We Are podcast, where we explore fascinating stories and ideas from various fields. In this episode,
Oh, wow.
A violent earthquake ripped through Russia's Far East, striking off Kamchatka's coast and sending enormous waves crashing into the shoreline, while alarms echoed across the Pacific. People fled shaken buildings as the tremors intensified, and entire towns braced for the approaching tsunami.
tsunami wall. Waves over 13 feet.
What was that?
Arms echoed across the Pacific. People fled shaking buildings as the tremors intensified, and entire towns braced for the approaching tsunami wall.
That looks crazy.
Waves over 13 feet surged into port towns, flooding low-lying areas and sweeping fishing vessels from their moorings as emergency teams scrambled to respond. Roads crumbled, glass shattered, and panic spread as frightened families rushed inland away from the roaring sea.
Oh my god. Someone here?
なんかすごい波来ました。やばい。さっきまでね、あんな風になってなかったんだけど。すごいです。なんかこれでかいね。がっつり越えてきた、越えてきた。In Petropavlovsk, Kamchatsky, residents describe the slow build-up that turns into relentless shaking lasting minutes, strong enough to force evacuations.
Hmm. Wow. Продаю вот это все. Мгм. Submarine kind. Hello guys, tap share and follow, ask yes and no. Let's go. Tap share, follow.
A young man said his building swayed wildly and he fled as cracks spread through the walls and tremors kept rolling.
Wow. Tap share, follow. Tap share, follow, ask yes and no. Let's go.
Cornwall Hills as traffic stalled under the pressure of mass movement inland. Sirens blared across the islands while boats left harbours to ride out the waves in open sea.
Caçolete. Hello.
Tsunami alerts reached Japan, where evacuation orders were issued, and memories of the 2011 disaster stirred fear. Crowds gathered on rooftops, clutching emergency supplies, as fishing communities cleared vessels and braced for rising seas.
Okay.